Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Kyle Filipowski is out there with Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Keontae George. And for the Suns, perimeter pair for them will be Booker and Brooks. House is out there with Williams, and it's Butler in at the point. Well, for both teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
Yeah, easy call.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And Kessler throws it down.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. George against Butler. Brooks outside. Back to Butler. Williams, a screen on George. On the clock. Butler kicks to House. Got a piece of it. On offense, here are the Jazz. Fresh from a win against Portland.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now, here's MP. Brooks dishes to House. Over Kessler. The shot by House is no good. Pass to Bailey. George looking over the floor. Here's Filipowski. Brooks covering. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Now, here's MP. Basket counts.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
George passes to Kessler. Back to George. Kessler, a screen on Butler. Here's Bailey. The shot's good on the assist by George.
An aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity.
Butler kicks to Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Bailey. Now, here is George. Launches a three. He's off on that one. Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bounce pass, Butler. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
George against Butler. George with the ball. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. And Kessler throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Booker left side. Outside Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shoots. The rebound by the Jazz.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to George. Now Kessler. Over House. Kessler. No good. Ball stolen. Back to George. Here's Bailey. Pass to George. Lets it go with a three. From downtown. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first two shots tonight. MP looking around. Plays it up off the glass. House has got 5.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision. Jazz trail by 14. While a late first-round pick Doris back in 2022, Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Niang out there with Nurkic. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Williams. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
And so it's Utah with it. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Williams, a screen on Green. Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Green. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Green with a screen for Booker. Back to Green. The Suns need to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Brooks. Here's Booker. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Driving the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's House. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 16.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Williams catch to Niang. Pass to Sensabaugh. Screen by Niang. Outside Williams. He tries for 3. Malawatch grabs the miss. Suns leading by 16. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Butler, he's checked in for Green. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Suns in second.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Outside, George. The Jazz again can't hit it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here is MP. He's got 7. To the inside. Booker, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
George finds Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Utah. They get the rebound. It's George on the wing, defended by Butler. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bailey misses. Suns leading by 18. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Utah. Now, here's MP. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Pass to Bailey. To the middle. Over MP. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 7.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And here's Booker, defended by George. Malowatch.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Jazz trail by 20. Pass to George. At the elbow, Nurkic. Phoenix grabs the miss. House has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
So it's the Jazz now after the miss from House. Nurkic a screen on Butler. Back to George. And stolen by MP. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you, Kevin.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Bailey. The Jazz again can't hit it. And the call will be on Keontae George. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Malowatch. And O'Neal subbed in for Dylan Brooks. And a switcher also for Utah. Kessler's checked in. Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Here's House. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
Goodwin's checked in for the Suns. The Jazz shooting just their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense.
Pass to Kessler. Filipowski in the corner. In the corner, George with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the screen. Rebound by House. House has got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Kessler with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Kessler, a screen on Booker. Back to Kessler. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and here comes House, all alone.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside, George. Kessler, a screen on Booker. From deep, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. House has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Booker. Pass to Richards. Floats it up for MP. And here they come. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here is George. Guarded by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams is out there with House. And it's Butler in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's George missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
And good that time.
Boy, when he's not beating you with the shot, George can absolutely beat you with the pass.
Suns leading by 22. Now Butler. MP outside. With the shot. Rebound, Utah.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Butler dishes to House. Shoots a fader. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 20. And last season, the Utah Jazz DB finishing with the worst record in franchise history.
And that, Kevin, is a striking contrast from a period of time where the Jazz one of the league's winningest teams. But you start to lose in the hopes that you can get high draft picks. But for all of that losing a season ago, they slide in the lottery, and patience is required yet again.
And Booker kicks to Brooks. It's stolen by Bailey. Over Brooks. Here's Filipowski. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Filipowski's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's intercepted. Here's George. Nothing on the board. Kessler, a screen on Butler. Rebound by Williams.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Kessler against MP. They need this one. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
To the left side wing. Pass to George. Pocket 6. High post, Kessler. Lets the three fly. The shot by George, no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And here is Brooks. On the wing, MP. Defended by Filipowski. Here's House. Filipowski grabs the board.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Bailey. Covered by MP. Nurkic a screen on Green. 2 on the clock. And the rejection by MP. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Suns. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. When it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Fires for 3. Rebound by House. House has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Trying to break that ice cold streak. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Kessler. George in the post. Defended by Butler. Shot clock at 6. Utah moving it around. Shoots. And it's George missing.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And the dunk by MP.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
There's 159. And left in the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out to the right wing. Pass to George. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And he drives in, takes it off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Green.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Outside, George. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Dunn covering. The 3 from George. Kessler passes to Bailey. 6 to shoot. And George, here we go. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. MP inside. No good with the layup. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.